students, like give a presentation or something like that. It would be something that would come into your curriculum.
That's great.
All right, I think we'll go ahead and get started. Everybody hear me? Everybody hear me?
Yeah.
All right. All right, so I want to welcome everybody, say thanks for coming out here. I want to give a special thanks out to the people that made tonight's event possible. Thanks Dan Taylor from Lane Peace Center. In your chairs, you found there's a little flyer for the Lane Peace Center's Peace Symposium. It's going to be March 5th. At LCC, and with quite a few speakers, including Tom Hayden. So that's definitely going to be one to catch. Also want to thank Steve Marizumi and Lee Soto from the Multicultural Center for their help in putting on tonight's event. Liddy is the co-director of the Multicultural Center. And she's made some shirts that she's going to donate all the proceeds to tonight's beneficiary of this event, which is Partners in Health. Let's see, we're going to pass around a hat a little bit later for Partners in Health. I don't know if you guys know about them, but they've been on the ground in Haiti for the last 20 years with a mission to empower Haitians to run their own healthcare system, and they've been saving lives every day, especially of late. The format tonight, we have Professor Tanya Triana. She's going to give a short talk on the imperialist history of Haiti to get us all up to speed. Ever since the horrible earthquake a month ago, we've been inundated with images of Haiti and very little perspective of what had happened in this country and how it had been brutalized before the earthquake. And so we're lucky enough to have Professor Triana here to shed a little light on that history. And after Tanya talks, we're going to be presented a speech by Jesse Hagopian. He's the co-founder of the Social Equality Educator. It's a progressive caucus in the Seattle Teachers Union. He's a writer and activist, a regular contributor to Common Dreams and Socialist Worker. And I think without further ado, we'll let Tanya come up here and tell us about Haiti's history.
Hello everybody, thanks for coming out. I'm going to talk a little bit about the history of U.S. imperialism in Haiti. And that we could basically divide up into 4 different periods. The first would be the 19th century. The second period would be the period of the U.S. occupation in the early 20th century, 1915 to 1934. The next period would be during the Duvalier dictatorships, which the United States supported in the middle of the 20th century and up into the 1970s. And then the fourth period would be with the election of Aristide and U.S. attempts to destabilize Haiti's first democratically elected leader. And culminating in the 2004 forcing into exile of Aristide, which I'll get to in the talk. So essentially, the first period, the 19th century period, is marked by the repercussions of the Haitian Revolution, right? So the Haitian Revolution begins approximately 1971 as essentially a slave uprising against the institution of slavery and against French colonialism. Haiti has, well, Saint-Domingue, right, or Santo Domingo, as it was known under French rule, was actually the most profitable colony in the history of modern times, right? So essentially, the French colonial regime in Haiti not only helped create the primitive accumulation that helped launch capitalism as an institution, right? But also helped make France a wealthy country, since it was the most profitable colony ever, and still to this day. So the Haitian Revolution begins in 1971 essentially as a slave uprising, as a response to France's declaration of equality that was limited and obviously did not include slaves in the colonies, right, or free blacks in the colonies as well. And that revolution begins in 1971, as I said, as a slave uprising, ends in 1804 with the Declaration of Haitian Independence, right? The first Haitian constitution is known for being the first moment in which the word black is used in a political sense. The first moment in which blackness was considered, could be, a black person could be a citizen, a black person could be modern. A black person was a political designation, so any citizen of Haiti, right, was considered black, according to that first Haitian constitution. So we have really this watershed moment, right, when blackness is no longer a denigrated category, social category, right? Instead, it is a category of the assertion of political sovereignty, and the assertion of a modern, independent, political identity for the nation of Haiti. During the revolution from 1791 to 1804, Haiti defeated 4 colonial armies, including the army that Napoleon sent to try to reinstate slavery and colonialism on the island. So it was really quite a monumental struggle. The historian, the Caribbean historian Franklin Knight has actually called the Haitian Revolution the most thorough revolution in modern times, in the sense that really what you had was a complete transformation of the social hierarchy, right, in Haiti, as well as a complete and radical transformation of the economy in Haiti, right? So it goes from being a slave-based economy, from being a plantation-based economy, to becoming an economy that was more focused on small land holdings, and obviously no longer supported by the institution of slavery. The Haitian Revolution also had many repercussions throughout the hemisphere, right? And throughout the transatlantic world as well. Because the revolution was so bloody and the Haitian forces were indefatigable, I guess that's the word, untiring, right, in their struggle. Napoleon's and the French economy was almost broke. So Napoleon was obliged to sell the Louisiana Territory to the United States, right? And we know the effect that had, right? As well, throughout the 19th century, what you saw in the transatlantic world, and specifically in the Americas, is what has been called the Black Fear, or the Black Peril, right? This fear throughout the nations in the Americas that continued to promote the institution of slavery. Among these nations, this fear that Haiti would serve it as an example, right? As an example of struggle, as an example of resistance, as an example that, yes, black people could be political leaders, could be equal, could establish an independent nation.